So recently there was an article about what the top 5 most important lessons learned in business school are. In response, entrepreneur David S. Rose put together a rebuttal. What are the 5 most important lessons not learned in business school? So the first was personal integrity is all. There are courses in business ethics, obviously, in all business schools. They generally deal with larger corporate, strategic, and tactical issues. But what we're talking about here is more personal ethics, which turn out to be like the single most important thing affecting a person's career. The second was people are absolutely key. Basically, whether it's investing in an entrepreneur, taking money from an angel investor, or hiring a senior manager, A-caliber people are worth 10 times more those of B-caliber people. So it's really important to pick and choose your connections and really keep them strong. So the third is that cash is king. Lots of time is spent in business school looking at cash flow statements and analysis, but typically from a larger corporate perspective. But the one lesson that one way or the other gets seared into the brain of every single entrepreneur is that the presence or absence of cash is completely deterministic for a business. The fourth tip is to keep everything in perspective. Bad stuff happens in every company, in every field, to every person. When you're young and starting out, it can seem like every setback is the end of the world. The more experience one has, the more one realizes that really nothing is permanent. And perspective helps make it easier to not sweat the small stuff as much. Final tip is that technology is changing exponentially. So you can't ignore it. It might be frustrating to have to constantly update software and learn new programs and new ways of business, but it's just the way it has to be done. I mean, it affects every business today, and you have to acknowledge it or your business won't survive. So those are the 5 tips you won't learn in business school. Check out the full article by clicking on the link in the description below. And remember to come back to Ask Men for all your career tips.